Knowing what I do about Trump, I have to say that I think he is involved with the decisions, whether or not the execs want him to be. But I think generally speaking, he's like a figurehead. He's the face of the company.
Trump Media and Technology Group saw major changes all last week. We're here to talk about it. Chris, Thomas, let's start with a quick look back at what's behind all of the recent activity for the stock. Fill us in here.
Well, there's a lot of news to drive this stock. This is definitely a meme quality stock. But for the past week, there's really three things that have been driving the market, and that was the exercise of warrants, allowed the company to raise some money and impacted some dilution. There was the presidential debate, which certainly gave people a reason to believe one candidate or the other was more likely to win. And then there was a SCOTUS decision, whether or not Donald Trump could be held liable for some things that he's done and said, but he got some partial immunity to that. And in general, the market's responding pretty favorably, it looks like.
Now, what exactly does DJT do? Can you share a little bit of a background on this company for as a whole, maybe for some of us that aren't as familiar with this?
Sure, that's a good place to start, Lacey. So Trump Media and Technology Group, which trades under the symbol DJT, it's the parent company for the social media platform Truth Social. And that's the simplest way for investors to understand that. And the reason why I say that is because I think if you're looking at the stock from the perspective of an investor, that's what you're investing in. You're investing in a social media platform. There's really not a lot of information that investors have to go off of. It's only had one earnings report since going public. Company doesn't make that much revenue. It's not profitable. And there were some concerns if you look at it again as an investor in their last earnings report. It's saying that they're having trouble solidifying their base of users and that they're not really sure if how that trend is going to go if Donald Trump decides that Truth Social is not going to be the exclusive platform that he's posting content on.
Right. He's pretty important for the business. He's pretty central to everything that they do.
Yeah.
And Thomas, that's actually what I wanted to ask. What kind of role does Trump play in it? He's essential, as you're saying, but is he leading it? Is he involved in the business decisions, or how does that kind of play out?
Well, knowing what I do about Trump, I have to say that I think he is involved with the decisions, whether or not the execs want him to be. But I think generally speaking, he's like a figurehead. He's the face of the company. He's not really involved with the operations. He might come up with some ideas that he wants people to follow, but there's a team of other people whose job it is to actually make this company work.